I'm Dr. Jonathan from Center for Interdisciplinary Environment and Sustainable Development from National Polytechnic Institute of Mexico City. My specialization is marine geochemistry as well as environmental geology, as well as I'm doing research on paleoclimate, paleotsunamis, and microplastics and toxicity in all these matrices. Now, welcome back to Beyond the Earth, where we explore the latest in space, science, and the stories shaping our universe. I'm your host. Today, we are going to talk about the space sector. It's a fascinating journey from rockets to rovers and from what the future might look like beyond our blue planet. Joining me today is the Sun, aerospace scientist, researcher, and all round space enthusiast. Sun, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Doctor. I am Sudarshan Santanakrishnan and doctorate student in same institute, CIIEMAD, Interdisciplinary Center for Research and Studies on Environment and Development. I am really excited to be here and to dive into one of my favorite topics, the evolution of humanity journey into space. It is pleasure to have show with Earth and Environmental Science researcher Dr.
The beginning of the space sector. Let's start at the beginning. The space sector didn't always look like this giant industry it's today. How did it all start?
Yes, Doctor, absolutely. It really took off during the Cold War era, quite literally. The launch of Sputnik 1 by the Soviet Union in the year of 1957 is generally considered the beginning of the space age. It was the first artificial satellite to orbit Earth and it sent shock waves around the world. Then, of course, comes the famous space race between the US and the USSR, which was on those time the Russia was called as USSR. This competitive drive gave birth to some of the earliest and most ambitious space program.
And that led to the moon landing in 1969, one of the most iconic moments in human history.
Exactly, Doctor. NASA's Apollo 11 mission proved that humans could leave Earth, travel to another celestial body, and return safely. It was a monumental achievement, not just technologically, but also symbolically for all of humankind.
Why do we need space exploration? Now, let's go to the why. A lot of people wonder what's the point of pouring billions into space exploration when we have issues right here on the Earth?
It's a fair question, Doctor. But space exploration has given us so much back. Technologies like GPS, satellite communication, weather forecasting, and even medical innovations come from space research. Moreover, space is helping us understanding climate change, track natural disasters, and even manage agriculture more effectively.
So, in a way, exploring space actually helps us improve life on Earth.
Exactly. Plus, there is the philosophical angle. Space exploration inspires innovation, education, and gives us perspective on our place in the universe.
Transformations and breakthroughs. How has space sector changed over the decades?
Yes, doctor, massively. We will go on from government lead programs to a booming private sector. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Rocket Labs are making launches more affordable and frequent. Reusability is a game changer. Just look at the Falcon 9 and breakthrough like the James Webb Telescope are pushing the boundaries of what we can see and know about the cosmos.
What about other major discoveries?
We will found water on Mars and Moon, mapped thousands of exoplanets, captured the first image of a black hole, and even landed a spacecraft on an asteroid. Every one of these findings reshapes our understanding of the universe.
Pushing the limits. What are some of the most extreme or ambitious things we have done in space.
Sending the Voyager probe beyond the solar system, launching space telescopes like Hubble and Webb, and landing rover like Perseverance on Mars. And then there is the idea of Mars colonization, asteroid mining, and space tourism. Those push both the imagination and technology to the limit.
Pros, cons, and ethical questions. Now, let's get real. What are the pros and cons of this space boom?
If we talk about the pros, scientific discovery, technological innovation, economic growth, and international collaboration. But there is a considerable amount of cons, like high cost, space debris, potential miniaturization of space, and ethical concern about the colonization or colonizing other worlds. We need policies and cooperation to manage this risk responsibly.
So, what's on the horizon for space sector?
There are lots, doctor. Like we can take NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon and possible establish a lunar base in the moon. So the Mars mission are getting more ambitious, like China, India, and the United Arab Emirates are the emerging as major space players. Private companies are working on space stations, space mining, and even point to point space travel on Earth. The future is both exciting and unpredictable, Doctor.
It sounds like we are just getting started.
Absolutely, the next few decades could redefine what it means to be a spacefaring civilization.
While both Earth and space studies are vital, understanding our planet is arguably more crucial for the immediate survival and long term well being of humanity. Space exploration offers valuable knowledge and technological advancements, but our planet is our only home and its healthy is directly tied to our own living. Son, thank you so much for this enlightening conversation. It's clear that the space sector isn't just about rockets, it's about the future of humanity itself.
Thank you, Doctor. It's my pleasure with you. Always a joy to talk about the stars and space.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow members. Until next time, keep looking up.